All right, you guys. So I decided to make this video on the fly. I'm not even prepared for it, but let's just go ahead and have this conversation because somebody yet once again made this really crazy comment. Now, I posted a video about Bianca Bonnie King, aka Young B, and her issue with Mariah Lynn. Now, they got into a physical altercation and everything, and then Prince, at Prince Has Spoken, from Love and Hip Hop Miami season 2, decided to chime in. Apparently he went on at least one date with Mariah Lynn, I don't know, maybe a month or two ago. I guess it was now, and I made a video about it. But now he's on Bianca's side. I guess he's not messing with Mariah Lynn anymore, and he's basically caping for Bianca, making fun of the fact that they got into a fight, and claiming that, well, saying he heard, rather, because I want to make sure I'm accurate here, he heard Bianca beat up Mariah, and he thinks that this is, I guess, funny. Mariah Lynn, I guess, allegedly left her shoe at the club when she was assaulted, or there was a fight, or whatever the altercation was. So I posted a video about what Prince had to say. He started an I heard challenge. I think it's hashtag I heard challenge. Basically, people making fun of Mariah Lynn and saying things like, yeah, I heard that she got her ass whooped. Oh, I heard she got her weave ripped out. I heard she's walking around looking like Cinderella because she has only one shoe. Just ridiculous stuff like that people shouldn't be saying, but you know how people are. So on that video, somebody named Nija Carter, a dark-skinned black woman, said, I guess she was referring to me, saying nice things about Mariah Lynn and saying that I'm not really a fan of Bianca. She goes, everybody, yo, baby, laughing out loud, shaking my head. So you're laughing out loud and shaking your head? That's a lot of activity. Why you don't like Bianca? Because she's dark skinned? Mariah Lynn is just as ghetto as Bianca. So why you bashing Bianca? I'll wait. And she posted a contemplating emoji before she said, I'll wait. And I replied to her. I said, no, not at all. That's a ridiculous thing to say. Just because I love light-skinned women doesn't mean I have this bias against darker-skinned women. Bianca is a shit starter, and she's still talking crap about Mariah Lynn. For the record, they got into the fight days ago, and literally, like, she's still talking about Mariah Lynn, as opposed to posting about her music and whatnot. Oh, this is a marketing thing, a marketing scheme. I said she should be worried about her career as opposed to fighting with people. That negativity won't produce another hit record for her, acknowledging that she has a hit record from, I think it was 2006, the chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side, let it rain, clear it out, or whatever it goes. Anyways, she just seems to be a mean person to me, in my opinion. Bianca goes out of her way to bother people. However, Mariah, on the other hand, appears to be more focused on her career. I do, however, acknowledge the fact Mariah went after Sophia Body and Nicki Minaj unnecessarily, referring to when she punched Sophia Body when they were sitting on the bed having a conversation, and then she started singing about, like, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, I punched this bitch in the eye, or something. It was really ridiculous. This was on, oh god, was it Love and Hip Hop New York season 7 or 8? I think it was season 8. I think it was the last season that year. It was really, really ridiculous. And she's beefing with Nicki Minaj, and I don't remember. Well, then again, Nicki Minaj did say something about VH1 stars having, like, not making much money, them having, like, these little pathetic checks or something like that. So, I can understand her being upset with Nicki about that, but it's like, okay, put a verse out, make a little diss record, and just leave it at that, or do an interview and say, that's not cool to talk about what's in other people's pockets. Don't poor shame people. However you want to word it, like I call it poor shaming. Like, how could you look down upon somebody because they have less money than you? It's just my way of thinking. What do I know? But anyways, back to the discussion about dark-skinned women. So I was disturbed by Nija Carter's comment, but this is the thing, though. I get comments like that a lot. For some reason, a lot of dark-skinned women think that, like, I guess, like, I hate dark-skinned women or something like that, when there's never, I've never said I don't think I've ever said anything like, oh, I hate dark-skinned women, not even, like, joking. Like, I tell a lot of stupid jokes, but that's just, just to get people to read my comments, to watch the videos, stuff like that. Just telling jokes, just messing with you guys, just playing around, make people laugh, to be humorous. I've told jokes about light-skinned women. I've told jokes about dark-skinned women, and the funny thing about it, is that if I tell a joke about a light-skinned woman, even light-skinned women will go along with it or ignore it. If I tell a joke about a dark-skinned woman, everybody comes for me. Gay men will talk crap to me. Straight men will talk crap. Hey, don't talk about the sisters like that. Dark-skinned women will come for me. Light-skinned women will come for me as well. Okay? It's ridiculous. I mean, you know, it's not like I'm joking with people in person. I'm making a video or leaving a comment on the internet. And it's just done, you know, for humorous reasons. You know, I like to make people laugh. I like to entertain people. But I don't have any sort of like bias against dark-skinned women. I don't hate dark-skinned women. I don't dislike Bianca because she's brown-skinned, dark-skinned, or whatever you want. I consider her to be dark-skinned. She's not like super dark, but she's definitely a dark-skinned woman. You know, I don't have any issues with dark-skinned women. You know, there's some attractive dark-skinned women. I acknowledge that. I don't. This is so. Oh my God. Because like I get these comments from time to time, and it's not just on my channel. It's like if I left a comment on VH1 or if I left a comment on the Breakfast Club, you know, people would say things like that to me, like, oh, you know, you just don't like dark skinned women. You know, that's your problem. Is here's my whole thing. There's certain things that I don't like about dark skinned women. Like if you're a dark skinned chick, right? Let's say you're like, oh Lord, I'm trying to think like who's like the perfect person, like the perfect complexion for what I'm about to say. Let me think for a second. Could I use Omarosa? I'll say Azealia Banks, right? If Azealia Banks wears a baby blue wig, I think that it doesn't complement her skin tone well. I think it would look rather ridiculous. Or if Amara La Negra wore blonde hair, I just don't think that it would complement her skin tone well. I don't think that matches. And you know, it's really crazy is I've gotten to these arguments with people in the comment section, and I've seen these comments before where people will say things like, well, there's some, I forget where those people are from, some sort of melanated people, quote unquote black people, whatever, somewhere, wherever, whether it's in Africa or so, it's someplace, South America, I can't remember. But there's this group, a small group of black folks who have blonde hair, and I think they have blue eyes. So it's a sort of like genetic mutation, I guess. But they're like, well, those black people have blonde hair and blue eyes. And it's like, well, that's one damn group. How many Negroes, so-called, have you seen walking around in America with natural blonde hair or blue eyes or both? It's an anomaly that you just don't see that. It's ridiculous. It's a stupid discussion to have. It's like, when do you really see something like that? You don't really, it's like people act like as if that's common or something. It's an extreme rarity. And apparently it's natural or unnatural, however you want to look at it, for that particular group of people. And that's, you know, there's only one group of people that that I could think of. It's like, I think some remote tribe or something. I don't know, but I forget what they're called, but they're like the only people. I wish I could remember what they were called, and I don't feel like looking it up. But my point in making this video is this, like I just get tired of these ridiculous comments about, oh, you know, you hate dark-skinned women. It's like, or people implying or asking, hey, do you dislike this person because she's dark-skinned? It's like, like, if I had some sort of bias against dark-skinned women, I would say it. I'd be like, look, I hate these dark-skinned bitches or something stupid like that. Like I would have said it by now. Like, it's been years, folks. Like, I would have told you guys, if I really don't like dark-skinned women because they're dark-skinned. It's just a ridiculous discussion, a ridiculous question. Why you don't like Bianca? Because she's dark-skinned? Making me think about that SpongeBob meme. You know, the one where he has his hands in his hips and his face poked out and his lips are all poked out, looking silly. But anyways, guys, and I remember I get these comments all of the time. It's not just Nigel Carter's comment. It's just in general, people say things like that. And it's like, come on now. Like, why would you say something so mean? Why would you say something so ridiculous? Like, it's not like I sit around. I mean, other than the joke videos that I make about darker tone women with colorful hair, other than that, you know, like I might say, oh, she's dark skinned with blue hair. She's like a rotten blueberry. It looks ridiculous. Or, She's black as she is with that yellow hair. She looks like she's about to sing a Wiz Khalifa song, Black and Yellow. Look at her looking like a member of the Wu-Tang Clan. Look at her looking like a killer bee. All that damn black and yellow on. Are you a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, heifer? You know, like it's just joking around, guys. It's all jokes. All right. But anyways, shout out to Lakeisha Mitchell. She said Meat Magazine #facts when I replied to Nigel Carter. But yeah, I'm a Mariah Lynn fan. Bianca does not seem to want to let that confrontation between her and Mariah. Remember, these two ladies used to be friends. Like, that's what's tripping me out about it. Like, they used to be like homegirls, quote unquote. They were close at one point. Like, I don't know if they were willing to drink off the same damn cup, but they were cool with each other. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking at these ladies like, damn, y'all still didn't, you know, like, how old is Bianca? 28 or something like that? I don't know how old Mariah Lynn is, but she's probably around the same age. And it's like, these ladies are pushing 30, and it's like, y'all got time for petty beef? You know what I mean? Like, Mariah Lynn is trying to worry about her career, but like Bianca's still freaking posting about her. So it's just mind-boggling to me. I don't know what's going on, guys. Crazy. But anyways, so what do you guys think? Do you think I honestly hate the dark-skinned women? Or do you understand something? I don't hate anybody. I don't hate any group of people. But then again, people have said the same thing, like, oh, you hate black people. I told a joke about black people. I don't know. You hate Jews. You hate white people. You hate Hispanics. You hate Asians. I had one stalker, because I told a joke about Mexicans. Oh my God. It was some crazy shit. Was it, she made like a clumsy Mexican and spilled the beans. I don't think it was that one. I think it was the other one I used to tell. If Mexicans can swim over to America with a straw in their mouth as a snorkel, then how come they don't have a gold medal in the Olympics for swimming? It's some shit. It's some stupid joke like that. It was just joking around. And this one broad followed me like, I shit you not, screenshot what I had said. Remember, I'm just joking around. Took the screenshot, posted it on Twitter, posted it on Facebook. I'm like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. You're just gonna follow me around the internet? I'm like, that's just stupid. And it's person may have even followed me to the damn blog and shit. I'm like, oh my God, like, is it really that serious? Like, you just see the stuff that people say to me. I hope your mother dies, you N-word. I don't know, just really crazy shit people say to me. I don't know, real crazy shit. But, you know, so what do you guys think? Do you think that I have some sort of true bias against the dark-skinned women, the dark-skinned women? Or do you know, like I know, that that's just foolishness, that I don't dislike any group of people? Okay, except for aliens. I don't mean illegal aliens, I mean aliens. They have those skinny legs and those big heads, and they just look weird. I'm just kidding. Shout out to all the aliens. If you do exist, shout out to you. All right, y'all. Some aliens gonna come to my comment section ready to cuss me out. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe, notify. Me Magazine on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. memagazine.blogspot.com. Share this video on social media so that way I get more people's opinions. And be honest, if you really think that way, please let me know why. Because, you know, telling an offensive joke is one thing. If people know that you're joking and they're in on it, that's one thing. But if you honestly offend somebody, like with a joke, like if I actually like deeply offended you, then I apologize to including Nija and all the other dark-skinned women. If you honestly think that I have some true bias against dark-skinned women, because I don't. Okay, hopefully I'll never have to make a a video explaining myself again. This is ridiculous, but you know, I get those comments from time to time. All right, y'all. Me Magazine. All right, you guys, I had to turn my microphone back on because Nigel Carter ended up replying to me on that video, and what she said was, thanks for clearing that up, because Mariah does start things and get involved in stuff that don't require her attention. In my opinion, both, and she put that in capital letters, both young ladies need to chill and focus on their careers, period. None of them are better than the other. For the bullshit, they both out here looking crazy and mature. They both talking about they have families to feed, but out here entertaining mother effers for free with nonsense. Shaking my head with an eye rolling emoji. All right, Nigel, I see you. So, well, there you go. You know, yeah, they've both done some things, you know, in this beef that seems to not ever want to end. That I don't agree with. I wish that they would both, you know, cut it out, get focused on the music, get focused on doing television, making money and stuff like that. And I don't really know much about Bianca, but yeah, with the stuff that Mariah's family was going through, you know, she definitely can't afford to be unfocused on beefing with people, especially like this is not even like a beef that happened for like 30 quick minutes and then it was over. It's like they've been beefing with each other for years now, it seems like. So, you know, but anyways, guys, gotta go. Me Magazine.